Whew. Yo, what's happening, world? My name's Raheem Flowers. Ooh, I know I don't do home videos like that these days, but I thought this was just a special occasion because, it was March Madness this past. And what do I mean by March Madness? The homosexual pride parade just finished. The clowns were in town and they came through the metropolitan of Chicago and the rest of the world. Oof, good thing this wasn't Atlanta or San Francisco or New York. This would have been far worse. But yeah, speaking of things that have chaotic, effeminate energy, there was also Boyce displaying his own passive-aggressive ways towards Kwame Brown not too long ago. You see, Boyce is the worst of the worst. Y'all think that Tommy is bad. Y'all think that Umar is bad. No. I mean, yes, but Boyce is, well, I'd argue at the very least, the worst of the worst. And he epitomizes what I spoke about passive aggression when I was talking about his buddy, Leonard, Mackenzie, Charlemagne, the Frog, the Sambo. No, I find it so funny how this man talks about all this positive stuff when it comes to black women, and yet you friends with a dude who raped a little girl and who partook in that. That you would even entertain all the fuckery that goes down when it comes to women like Zaza Ali or Yvette Carnell. Speaking of March Madness, he has done nothing. All he has done was tie himself with people who didn't want anything for the betterment of black people, and especially black men. Angela Rye, come on now. Charles Wolf. Yeah, you didn't forget that you the Chinaman's lapdog talking about economics. Boy, get out of here, Boyce. You know that you just supporting Maoism. You ain't supporting nothing that is for the better interest of black people, and when you got called out on it, what you do? You showed your true colors. It's funny how you talk about Umar in his school, understandably so. Funny how you talk about his school though, while you hypocritically got caught up doing some fool crap. See, and then when Kwame Brown called you out on the condescension and the passive aggression, you didn't know how to act. Many people said that you acted out of character. Nah, Boyce got tired of just acting, period. This cue ball, fake Uncle Phil. See, you are what they would call beta male. You like Krillin without the redeeming personalities. Krillin from Dragon Ball, for those who watch anime. He's like Krillin without the redeeming qualities. Sad to say. I wouldn't ever want to associate myself with the likes of you, and neither would any other black man. Yeah, come to think of it, what black man do you have in your camp? Whoa, let me guess, are you going to talk about Dr. Carter Anderson? I know that brother wants you to keep his name out your mouth. You need to learn how to fight your own battles. Stand on your own 2 feet. I know, man. When somebody is that effeminate, when somebody is that soft, when somebody can't stand for what they believe in and say things with the chest up like you, Boyce, I know that's not easy. And that's why when Kwame came at you, you got so overwhelmed. You didn't know what to do with it. You didn't know how to go about it. So pathetic. Grown man. See, I guess you must have thought that you were making a point and you were relaying something of substance when you were talking about Tyler, the Creator. Even though you said a lot of things that were truthful in there, you still were displaying all that passivity as if you were trying to do Tyler the Creator a favor, when in reality, you were trying to screw him over his Mountain Dew deal. And yes, what Tyler the Creator did, I would argue, was very Sambo-ish too, because Tyler the Creator does have those tendencies of a Sambo. That's not a secret. I mean, look at his fan base. But then again, I can say that about a lot of these hip-hop artists, these so-called hip-hop artists. But point is, when he went on Hot 97 and he went in on you, and then you spoke in the comment section, you were speaking as if you were doing something in the form of a favor. See, that's how a devil acts. Just like you, Boyce. Boyce. Surprised nobody really mentioned these things or emphasized all these things. But, see, I'm not going to waste my time talking about you all day. That's my stance, and, you know, I mean, I could go on saying many things about Boyce, but we all know how despicable he is. There's nothing worse than a passive-aggressive grown man who tries to make himself seem so virtuous, but in reality, he ain't nothing but poison. He's poison to his people, and especially the black men. He ain't no role model. He ain't somebody to aspire to be like. What did you do? You the Chinaman's bitch. You worked in you a W.E.B. Du Bois Negro. Let's just keep it real. Can't talk about economics when you aren't even representing financial freedom. You aren't even representing really any true economic empowerment or the empowerment of black people and so-called black men. But yeah, I'm gonna digress. I think I made my point. Peace out, everybody, and I'm gonna keep you all posted in the relative near future.